Hi guys, so if you don't know your Fartlek from your FKT or your PB from your Bonk, then it's time to watch this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's all about the weird and wonderful words that we use in the world of running. Most of these should be pretty straightforward, but a few might be new to you, especially if you are a beginner, and you might start coming across these words in training plans, articles, vlogs, whatever it may be. Some of these might be a bit new to you. And if you're a seasoned runner, like me, one or two of these might be new to you, because one of them was new to me. I'll let you know at the end which one it was. So I've kind of grouped them together into three kind of groups that are similar words all together. So hopefully you might learn a few new words today. So we have the easy run. So this run can be any distance, but it should be done at a nice easy pace, a pace where it's conversational, that you can just chat away, either with someone or just with yourself, but that's the kind of pace it is. So long run, this is a run that tends to occur at the weekends. It tends to be a distance that's longer than you would regularly run in the week. Tempo run or a threshold run. This is a run that you run at a pace that's in your anaerobic threshold, but basically it's about 25 to 30 seconds slower than your 5k pace. A recovery run. You would think this is same as easy, and technically it is, but a recovery run tends to be short and slow and tends to occur within 24 hours of a long run or a race. Fartlek. This is a Swedish word meaning speed play, and basically through a run you vary your speed from time to time. Kind of different to intervals, where intervals you tend to have a set distance that you run fast for, and then a set distance you recover, or distance or time. Whereas fartlek, you tend to just do it on your run. So you might decide, decide I'm going to run from this lamppost to the next lamppost really fast, and then I will recover to the next close, and then I'll repeat that with the lampposts. Pace per mile or pace per kilometre. It's basically the time it will take you to run 1 mile or 1 kilometre. PB, PR, basically the same things. I think PR is most often used in America, but it's personal best or personal record. FKT is kind of a new word that's appeared, and it's the fastest known time. Doesn't tend to link with a race. There's various FKT routes around the country and possibly around the world. So for instance, there's an FKT on Dartmoor. You would go and run it, and you would then post if you became the FKT holder for that route. So down to the feet. Cadence. This is how often your feet land per minute. So you'll often hear that the best cadence to have is kind of 180 per minute. Kind of the really fast endurance runners would have kind of 185, 190. So that's kind of what it means. Foot strike is basically how your foot hits the ground. It can be forefoot, midfoot, or heel strike. So forefoot strike just means that you tend to land on the front of your foot, so your toes first. Midfoot tends to kind of land obviously in the midfoot, and in heel strike you tend to land on your heels first. Form, this is just the way you hold and you position your body as you run. Warm up is just increasing your heart rate. Cool down is decreasing your heart rate and slowly bringing that heart rate down. Bonk, this is sudden fatigue or loss of energy in a run or race. Heart rate is how many beats per minute your heart makes. GPS, Global Positioning System, the 10% rule. This is a way of increasing your weekly mileage or intensity. So you kind of, scientists say the best way is to increase your weekly mileage by 10% only, rather than having kind of big leaps in mileage from week to week. 10% rule is a good way to help you plan your runs, your training plan, and also try and prevent those injuries or fatigue or burnout. Lastly, shoe drop. This is the difference between the height of the shoe at the heel and the height of the shoe at the toe. So for instance, you might hear that a trainer has a midsole drop of 10 millimeters. So basically the heel height will be 12 millimeters, the sole at the toes will be 2, and so the difference is 10 millimeters. So there we have it. The few of the most common words you would hear talked about in the world of running. If you were interested, the word new to me was bonk. I think that might be kind of the American term, and it is similar to hitting the wall. I put most of these words together and Googled a few that I might have missed. So have I missed a few that you use? Please put them in the comments below. Love to hear the ones that I've missed. And also maybe you have your own weird and wonderful word for something to do with running, or maybe your club has a word that you kind of talk about in your runs. Please put in the comments below. Would love to read all about them. So there we have it. Weird and wonderful words of running. Hopefully, if you're a beginner, that sheds some light on the most common words used in running, and now you're aimed with when it comes to reading articles or watching blogs or vlogs or training plans where they mention tempo runs and easy runs. You know exactly what they all mean. So thank you again for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and whatever you do, #killing it.